So in this video I want to show a position that's a nice little tactic. Well, it depends on your level, I guess. But the game started with a king's pawn opening, e4, e5. And we have a Vienna game, which is very similar to a king's gambit. Now, I don't play the Vienna, but I do occasionally play the king's gambit with the white pieces. And I believe you could transpose into a king's gambit in certain lines. So in this position, f5 was played, which is not a very good move. A better move would have been something like knight a5, attacking this bishop, which is controlling this diagonal and preventing white from castling. Another move would be just to develop this bishop to b5. And well, f5 is bad for another reason. One is in the opening you want to be moving pieces instead of pawns, but also there's pressure or tension between these two pawns, and the weaker player is the one that usually tends to release the pressure first, either by capturing or by pushing the pawns. And while a stronger player can deal with that tension. So by playing f5, you can see that the evaluation is already going up. Yes, now you have a little bit more space with the white pieces, but again, you're not developing your pieces. So after knight f6, white has only 2 pieces developed and black has 3. And here this is another bad move. You can see the evaluation going up even higher. I don't know if the idea is to go g4 after black castles, which would make sense. This would probably okay for white, even though the computer is giving an advantage to the black pieces. From a practical point of view, this is getting to be a little bit scary for black, which is why black decided to open up the position, which makes sense. You don't want to castle into an attack, and you want to open up the position because the tactics will usually favor the side with better development, which in this case is black. And now this move was played, and you can see the evaluation going up. So the idea is that if you capture, white regains the piece, but black doesn't have to capture the knight. He played instead this move, which is very good. And now white retreats the knight, and well, here black is just completely winning. So if you want to pause the video and figure out what you would do in this position, so I'm going to assume that you did, and well, you might notice that the f2 square is being attacked twice, and it's only defended by the king, so you might think, well, maybe I could give a check, but after king e2, you could check it again, and well, yeah, this looks pretty good, but there's an even better move, and you might think, well, maybe the knight, attacking both the rook and the queen, and after the queen moves, well, that's a check, so you have to block it, and after you recapture, maybe take back, and well, if white really wants to, he can try to save the rook, but I don't think that works because of bishop d6. So this also looks very good, but here in fact black has forced checkmate in 4 moves. So if you want to try and figure out how you would do that, I will give you a few moments. So the move here is queen h4 check. The point is, if you take the queen, now you have bishop f2 check, king e2, only move, knight d4 check. Notice that before the knight was on f3, and so it could capture the knight. Now the knight is on a4, so you can't do that. And again, the only move is king to d3, and that, do you see checkmate in 1 move? Knight to c5, checkmate. And well, you might think, what if white just plays king to e2? Then you go queen f2 check, only move, and now checkmate in 1 move. Knight b4 is checkmate. So I hope you liked the video, and I will see you next time.